Dan selamat sejahtera semua. Yang berbahagia, Cik Isyam Salam.
Yang saya sayangi juga.
Yang saya sayangi. Presiden Protankgrüp, Cik Isyam. Vice President wanita. Big Boss, Protankgrüp. Norman, Cik Norman. Fiza is a Managing Director for PMS. Distinguished guests yang saya kasihi dan rakan-rakan semua lah. Selamat datang ke kilang factory Protankgrüp EBT Sdn Bhd. Di mana tuan-tuan semua sudah lihat sekarang ni perubahan dia. Daripada yang dulu lain, sekarang dah lain lah. Sudah upgrade. Jadi syukurlah saya bersyukur kepada Allah SWT kerana dengan berkatnya, dengan kasih sayangnya, dengan pertolongannya, maka kita semua dapat berkumpul di sini semua sekali pada hari yang berbahagia ini, hari Jumaat. Dan saya juga mengambil kesempatan inilah untuk memberikan penghargaan, setinggi-tinggi penghargaan dan terima kasih kepada individu-individu dan pihak-pihak yang terlibat untuk merealisasikan kita kata apa? World Class Bespoke Manufacturing Facility yang tuan-tuan lihat sekarang ni. Dan sebenarnya usaha ini telah dijalankan sebenarnya telah lama sebenarnya, 6 bulan yang lepas. Dan of course yang start the initiative ni Cik Isyam lah. The initiative from Cik Isyam untuk menjadikan kilang Protankgrüp EBT ini sesuatu yang lebih baik dari segi susu dia, dari segi ruang-ruang yang kita gunakan untuk bekerja adalah lebih perbaiki. Kalau sebelum ni kilang ni adalah ini saja, bahagian yang tuan-tuan tengok ni hanyalah yang sampai ujung dekat roof ni saja. So sekarang kita dah besarkan sampai sana, sebelah kita dapat sewa yang nombor 5. Dan kita telah buat perubahan sikit dari segi susun atur kerja, dari segi flow kerja, dah betul baiklah. Kita ada kata-kata ni yang tuan nampak sikit-sikit ni, ini ialah kita punya welding bay lah. Untuk welding, kita ada untuk carbon steel welding, untuk stainless steel welding. Kita ada tempat penyimpanan barang-barang yang dah siap. Contohnya tuan tengok ini yang dah siap. Semuanya kita akan letak di sini. Kita ada molding untuk buat frame. Jadi semuanya telah disusun aturkan supaya kerja akan lebih baik lepas ni. Akan lebih sempurna, lebih lancar. Jadi saya rasa itu saja saya tak ada nak cakap. Saya persilakan Cik Isyam lah untuk sampaikan ucapan beliau lah.
Saudara-saudari, rakan-rakan sekalian. Pertama kali kita memanjatkan kesyukuran pada Allah SWT kerana dengan limpah kurnianya dapat kita bersama dalam keafiatan dan kesihatan pada hari ini. I want to welcome you, every one of you, to this humble place, which in English we call it monkey's leg spread. If you translate that into bahasa Melayu, sekangkang kera. That's the reality, okay? If you do compare it with other facilities, friends who come from big corporation, this is indeed tempat sekangkang kera. But we are big in ideas and vision and creativity. It is not what you see now, it's not what it used to be, and it will not be the same tomorrow. Because we are all on a journey. So today is not about celebrating that we are there, a world class. No, we are not. I'm here today to flag off, to set you free towards this continuous journey of improving ourselves to become world class. And it's indeed, life is all about journeying into the future. It's about now and the future. The past are there to teach us. When I first bought this place, I was dismayed, I was disheartened. If you look at the original structure, I said to myself that, hey, looks like Kelang Tempe. Because that's the design of the PKNS, Kelang, and I was so dismayed that I wanted to sell. Bangi at that time was the Outbacks. There was only Clinic Zara, row of shops. I was about to sign the sales and purchase agreement to sell it off. But one Sunday I came, I peeped into it, and I saw the changes happening to Bangi. Bangi has transformed. Bangi is no longer the backwater. So I decided to rescind that S&P and said that, hey, let's look at the Japanese way of doing things. Lands are expensive. Premiums are expensive. The reality for SMEs like us is that it's beyond us sometimes. The cost of this lot at that time was 350,000, courtesy of PKNS and the government then. But now, if you're an SME, to gain access to a premise like this, without 3 million ringgit a lot, impossible. So you have 3 lots here, 3 times 3 is 9 million. So what do we do as an SME? The challenges. What do we do now for survival, for sustainability? We appreciate your presence here today. Thank you for your business, because of you, we are able to sustain and because we are able to look forward to. But this is again an aspiration that we want to do. And I've always spoken about what being world class is all about. I mentioned about the lessons from the Japanese. Lands are expensive in Japan. You know, they were doing stack manufacturing. I traveled to Japan and say, hey, why not? We do it likewise, okay? Otherwise, we will not be able to survive. And the second thing is that per square foot, how much money do you churn? How much money do you get from your business? You can only do that if you have high value added stuff. You cannot be a general fabricator. You have to be specialist. And I choose the word bespoke. Bespoke. You go to a tailor, you want not a Marks and Spencer or not a Primark suit. You go to a tailor, you pay. Be prepared to pay. Okay, that's yeah, because please appreciate, I pay tribute to our engineers and skilled welders and fitters. They are the best that I could get, okay? They are the best in the world, because these are Ganu Mari, okay? Let's give them a clap, okay? Products that's unthinkable. Because we as a company, we want to be great because we continuously create, we continuously innovate. You'll see later the kind of things that we produce. Yeah, coming back to what being world class is all about. Yeah, first and foremost, the improvement that we need to do is our toilet, okay? That's just to mention that, okay? But being world class, I always mention this, okay? There are multiple C's that you need to take care of. Number one is competency. Do we have the competencies? These are things that you need to continuously improve. These are things that you need to continuously create. And we have to create an environment where our engineers are able to express. What we did 20 years ago was different. If you look at Protank Technologies many years ago, we were a tank cleaner. We do cleaning of sheet tank. But we progressed from being a service company to become a designer. Now we are an OEM. We have products of our own that we can sell to the world. So the first thing is competency. The second thing that we need to address is our connectivity. So I pay tribute to our sales team here, who are always connecting to the market, always bringing in sales. And they did very well last year. We went through a very bad year in 2016, everybody did. Okay? We were on an uphill. We were the champion enterprise 50 in 2014. I wanted to say 1914. Sorry. So I'm so ancient. Imagine, top champion enterprise 50. Not number 1, not number 3, number 5, or number 2. No, we were champion. 2016, there was you know what happened in 2016? The price of oil from 120 US dollar per barrel to $15. So we suffered. So Alhamdulillah, we move forward and to be what we are here today. Then we were an EPCC, so-called EPCC. We want to be big. We wanted to do a $100 million company. But we decided not to. We would rather be specialists, things under our control, and having the world market as our playground. So connectivity. So I pay tribute to our sales team who has been able to bring, you know, this is 20,000 square feet. They did about 20 million last year. So that's commendable, okay? Other companies may be doing triple the size of this, maybe at 5 million. So the second thing is connectivity. Go to the world, okay? Now we have someone taking care of the China and the Far East market. Silakan, identify yourself. You're the man, okay? And India as well, okay? That's another one taking care of the Middle East. Where is Maria, okay? Yeah, they were reluctant to be pushed forward, outward. But by doing so, we create opportunities and we allow people to move up. Okay, those guys who were their subordinates now rise up to fill up their position. So this is what we need to about creativity. 3, being cosmopolis, not being tribal. We must be able to be local as well as being international. So I'm glad. Last year we did 70% of our business came from overseas. So that's the commendation. You see the flags of nations that they proudly display. Those are the flags where we have a footprint. So those are things that you guys should be very proud of. Budak Kampung can do things and from Bangi to the world. That's the message that we are doing here. That things that we design, things that we manufacture, things that we export to the world. And we shall continuously doing that. And we have a big responsibility to do bigger. I always say about the next C that I want to talk about is compliance. To do business internationally is about compliance. Respect system, respect codes, respect specification. Jangan curi timbang. That's the key to. Because please be assured that whatever things that we agree in the specification, curi timbang is the last. Do not cheat on measure, being one of the rukun taqwa that we uphold. So the business that we do is about integrity, integrity of lifting, integrity of fuel. The business is integrity, and we can't be trading on our integrity. Last but not least is the courage. See, the courage to go out, the courage to say, hey, this design is good. Right? It's not about, you may have the best competency, you may have the best complex, but you don't have the courage to go out. You don't have the courage to be an engineer. Have that. You don't have the courage to change. That is a big problem. So these are some of the traits that we need to become world class. So today, it is not about, hey, please come to my place, this is already world class. No. Sorry, sorry. Okay, that's not the message I want to deliver today. It's about the beginning of a journey. It's about you exploring the world. Today is Jumaat. we are doing Jum'ah today. I don't want to sound like a khutbah again. Okay. I thank you, everyone. Please make yourself comfortable. Celebrate this occasion. Please help us. We are, the reality of being an SME is a very challenging one. We are here to create an equitable ecosystem where things are fair, contracts are fair, prices are fair. You can't be having the luxuries of life and yet our staffs are underpaid. No, I don't believe in that. Okay, we are all for equitable system. I guess that's a long khutbah for today. It's only one, so I do not. You still need to go to Sembahyang Jumaat, and you need to. Okay. So thank you so much, Siswari. Thank you, everyone. A big clap to the team. Thank you.
Okay, terima kasih. Seterusnya saya menyebut sekali lagi Encik Syam untuk signing seremoni dan seterusnya melancarkan flag.
Oh,
flag
okay.
Off.
After this, what you'll do is that you'll see the many things that we have produced. Actually, it's not about what we are; it's about what the team has produced. Okay, many of it is first of class. Actually, not done anywhere. I thank my design engineers, my welders, and my fitters. You are the best. Okay, and let's move forward. Okay, let's go. Okay. Adik lah. Hey, go ahead. Hey, thank you lah.